My name is Chef Dan Bazzinotti. I was a graduate of the school in 2006, culinary arts program. I did a little stint at Brennan's in New Orleans. I get my bachelor's degree, and then the next thing was to just jump out into the industry, find some cool chefs to work for. I ended up landing with Lydia Shire in Boston. We opened up Scampo restaurant together, ended up moving over to Somerville, Mass with a gentleman by the name of Keith Pooler, who became my mentor for about 7 years, and we opened up a couple restaurants together. Grew up in Boston, north of the city, in Lawrence. My house, the Italian side of my family, were always cooking, everyone, my grandmother. I went to a technical high school. I started in a regular high school, and after that first year I got thrown into some accounting program, and it was just way over my head, and I started really thinking, like, what the heck am I going to do with my life? Because this doesn't work for me. I clearly knew that I learned different. I think at that time there wasn't other ways. It was just one way to teach and one way to learn, and I just wasn't good at it. I was really good with my hands and decided to move into the culinary field and started cooking in 1998, and it's kind of all I've ever known. And full circle, now I'm back here teaching, which is kind of fun. I started thinking about what I like the most about restaurants, and it's always been the people. What I've always gravitated towards was, teaching the cooks, teaching our staff. And I said, wow, I should just do this for a living. This is something I'm good at and I enjoy. I think now, especially coming back as a teacher, I can see, like, how do students learn? Now there's a lot more resources for students. Professors, they teach different. It's not like it was before where you're sitting there and you're lecturing for 2 hours. You're incorporating things, experiential things, pulling things out of your students' backgrounds to get them involved. We have culinary nutrition students, we have food science students, so not everybody wants to just do what I did and go be a chef for 20 years. How do you motivate those types of students? And once you start to see what they're interested in, then it's easy to just kind of move your lesson plan around. And the students, they seem to be just better than we were. They're more open-minded, they're more creative. And I think that's making a better generation of chefs. And I think it's making the school better.